Jessica, so Massachusetts does a really good job of trapping and testing mosquitoes to try to figure out whether the mosquitoes have triple E before we see human cases. The good news, there have been no human cases so far. The last case, as you said, was back in 2020. The problem is triple E tends to be cyclical, so every few years. So the concern is now we've seen them in mosquito pools. They may come up in humans next. What can we do about it? The most important thing is avoiding mosquitoes between dusk and dawn, and especially using that DEET or that mosquito repellent. And there are other types. Putting that on can really make a difference.
And Dr. Ellerin, you said it's cyclical, comes every few years, right? So do you think that we're at the beginning of the new cycle?
You know, it's impossible to know for sure, but let's put it this way. The past couple of years, when we haven't seen any human cases, Massachusetts hadn't detected any triple E in the mosquitoes. Now we have it in the mosquitoes. The concern will be that we may be seeing cases soon. So better to be, prepared in advance.
And Dr. Ellerin, we also want to ask you about another alert, this time from the CDC. It issued a national health advisory today about a bacteria that could affect beachgoers and oyster eaters. What is the risk with that?
So Jennifer, this is pretty personal to me because I like to eat raw oysters, and that's a problem. As an infectious disease physician, I really shouldn't. And the issue is what the CDC is saying is there've been an increase in these Vibrio bacterial cases, some of them severe and occasionally deadly. The good news is it's rare. Vibrio can commonly cause gastroenteritis, diarrhea, but this Vibrio vulnificus, especially if you're immunocompromised or have chronic liver disease or diabetes, you really want to avoid raw oysters. Again, the CDC says always cook oysters or raw seafood and really don't ingest that. But if you're going to eat the raw oysters, it's probably best to avoid them in the warmer months, those summer months. People will say the months that don't contain an R, you really want to, avoid them. I think those are the type of things. Again, it's rare. I've seen deadly cases though. And, I think that it is treatable, but it's important to recognize signs and symptoms. If you have blisters, especially if they're bloody blisters, high fevers, low blood pressure, what we call flesh-eating type of bacteria, those are some of the signs or symptoms, not just from consuming raw oysters, but also if you have a wound and go into these coastal waters, salt waters or brackish waters, you want to try to avoid those. So there are things we can do about it. We can prevent triple E, we can prevent Vibrio infections. It just takes 1 ounce of prevention.
Absolutely. And of course, being aware on top of that. All right, Dr. Ellerin, as always, we always appreciate your insight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doctor.
Have a great Labor Day weekend, both of you.
You too. And speaking